we're going to come in here and we're going to give you all the magic pills for you to be, for you to show up on search engines. But from marketer to marketer, what I would like to do is actually have a conversation today. Because if you haven't noticed, there's been a change happening in search engines and search engine results, and even the way that data is being consumed online. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about the change and how to adapt ourselves to the change. It's about relevancy and reputation. You're building that whenever you're now doing SEO. You're building relevancy and reputation. And what that brings, it actually brings trust, which is a true standard that we've always judged our products and services by. Always. We've always considered the what next after we find a business. We haven't been doing that online, but now we are, because we now have the capabilities through social media to find more about a brand than any other time that we could. So it's becoming even more relevant. I've been saying all these things like, let's rethink it. Let's rethink SEO as marketing people. Let's rethink it. What's the approach? How do we go about tackling the problems that we have now doing SEO with so much competition? But first, we have to define it, right? We have to know what we're working with in order to figure out and change something. So the definition, according to wikipedia.org, is search engine optimization is the process of improving the volume or category of traffic to a website from search engines via natural or unpaid search results. That's a mouthful. So as marketers, here we are. And I know all of us aren't marketers, but we have to reassess, right? We have to reimagine, reapproach, and then reap the rewards, because that bottom line is what us marketers care about. Nothing happens for us if we don't have that ROI, right? Actually, I love that word. ROI. Love the ROI. So we have to reassess the way that we tackle SEO. Right? And we're going to give you some standard points, the same points that they've been talking about for the last 5, 10, 15 years about how to start that process on your website and then expand it off your website. But as marketers, we have to start looking at these other things, these signals that we're getting. All right? We redefined it. We said, hey, we're just going to take a crack at it. And as a matter of fact, I want you guys to just redefine it as well. Send me an email with it, because we'd love to start talking about it. We want to redefine it as content search optimization. Maybe it's not fitting. I don't know. It's just a start, right? But to us, SEO turns into content search optimization, which is the process of improving the volume of quality of traffic to your online brand from search engines via the distribution of relevant content through thought leadership and participation in the social graph. That's also a mouthful, right? It's actually a little bit longer than the last definition, but it encompasses what we're trying to talk about. Your brand is more important, not only on your website, but through the entire web space. You have to increase your footprint. You have to counteract being a speck to being a giant planet by being almost everywhere, cornering people, getting them to understand what it is that you're trying to tell them. Right? It's nothing new. It's just now we're reapplying it to in a different context. It's nothing new. We've all been doing it for a while.